It's never, never I'm going to ramble. It's never, never I'm going to roam. It's never, never I'm going to ramble till the arms of my true love. I'm a rover and seldom sober. I'm a rover of high degree. It's when I'm drinking I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company. Though the night be as dark as dungeon, not a star can be seen above. I will be guided without a stumble to the arms of my true love. I'm a rover and seldom sober. I'm a rover of high degree. It's when I'm drinking I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company. He approaches softly her bedroom window, kneeling gently upon the stone. He whispers gently through her bedroom window, my darling dear, do you lie alone? I'm a rover and seldom sober. I'm a rover of high degree. It's when I'm drinking I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company. She raised her head from her down soft pillow, weaves her arms around her breast, says, what is that at my bedroom window, starving me of my long night's rest? I'm a rover and seldom sober. I'm a rover of high degree. It's when I'm drinking I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company. She opened the door with the greatest pleasure. She opened the door and she let him in. They shook hands and embraced each other. Through the night they lay as one. I'm a rover and seldom sober. I'm a rover of high degree. It's when I'm drinking I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company. Says I, my love, I must go and leave you. Climb the hills, they are far apart, but I will climb with the greatest pleasure, since I've been in the arms of my love. I'm a rover and seldom sober. I'm a rover of high degree. It's when I'm drinking I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company.
Oh, my name is Jack Stewart. I'm a canny gunman and a roving young fellow I've been. So be easy and free when you drink and with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. I have acres of land, I have men at command, and I've always a shilling to spare. So be easy and free when you drink and with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. Oh, I took out my dog and my gun I did shoot, all down in the county Kildare. So be easy and free when you drink and with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. Then come fill up your glasses with brandy and wine, whatever it costs, I will pay. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. Oh, my name is Jack Stewart. I'm a Carrigdhoun man and a roving young fellow I've been. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. I'm a man you don't meet every day.
black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are light, so raw, so fair. She has the sweetest smile and the gentlest hands. I love the ground whereon she stands. I love my love, and well she knows. I love the ground whereon she goes, and I wish the day it soon might come when she and I might be as one. I go to the Clyde when morning weave, for satisfied I'll never be. I write her a letter, just a few short lines, and suffer death 10,000 times. And black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are light, some roses fair. She has the sweetest smile and the gentlest hand. And I love the ground whereon she stands. I love the ground whereon she stands. I love the ground whereon she stands.
Weren't we the rare old stock? We spent the evening getting locked in the Ace of Hearts, where the high schools were engaging. Over the butt bridge down by the dock, and the boat she sails at 5 o'clock. Hurry, lads, says whack up a poor there, we'll all be back. Carry him if you can. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Before we reached the Alexander base, the ding-dong we did surely raise. The power of the ship we had great sport, as the boat she sailed out of the port. Ended up in the Douglas Head, inquiring for a vacant bed. Dining room soon got shown by a decent woman, up the roads that he did if you can. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. That morning went for a ramble round, we saw the sights of Douglas town. Then we went for a mighty session in the pub they called Dick Darby's. I must have been drunk by 3:30. Sober up, went swimming in the sea, then back to the digs for the spruce up. And while waiting for the rosy, sure we all drew up our plan. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. That night we went to the Texas bar. We come back down by horse and car. Met Big Jim and we all went in to drink some wine at the 8Cs. The Liverpool Judies, it was said, all to be found in the Douglas head. McShane was there in his plain shirt with them foreign girls he was trying to flirt, saying, "Here, girls, I'm your man." Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Oh, Whacker fancied his good looks, all man and woman he was struck. A Liverpool lad was by her side and throwing the jar into her. Oh, Whacker thought he'd take a chance. He asked the queer one out to dance. Round the floor they stepped it out. To Whack it was no bother, everything was going to plan. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. The Allman woman fancied Whack. The man stood there till his mates came back. Oh, Whack, they all hacked in the Whack, and Whack was landed on his back. Police force they arrived as well, banjoed a couple of them as well. Ended up in the Douglas jail until the Dublin boat had sailed, deported every man. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man.
I still think it should be mighty.
I'm an ordinary man, nothing special, nothing grand. I had to work for everything I've owned. I never asked for a lot, I was happy with what I got, enough to keep my family and my home. And now they say the times are hard and they've handed me my card. They say there's not the work to go around, but when the whistle blows, the gates will finally close. Tonight they're gonna shut the factory down, then they tear it down, then they tear it down. I never missed a day, never went and struck for better pay. For 20 years I served them best I could. Now with a handshake and a check, seems so easy to forget. Loyalty through bad times and through good. Now the owner says he's sad to see that things have got so bad, but the captain's of industry won't let him lose. He still drives his car, smokes his cigar, and still he takes his family on a cruise. He'll never lose. He'll never lose. So now it seems to me such a cruel irony. He's richer now than ever he was before, and now my check is spent, I can't afford the rent. There's one law for the rich, one for the poor. Every day I tried to salvage some of my pride, to find some work so as I might pay my way. But everywhere I go, the answer's always no. There's no work for anyone here today. No work today. No work today. And so condemned I stand, just an ordinary man, with thousands beside me in the queue. And I watch my darling wife try to make the best of life, and God knows what the kids are going to do. And now that we are faced with this human waste, a generation cast aside, for as long as I live, I never will forgive how they stripped me of my dignity and pride. They stripped me bare. They stripped me bare. jolly beggar, king on a plain, came unto a farmer's house, his lodging for to gain. Farmer's daughter, she got up and viewed him cheek to chin. She says, he is a handsome man, I pray take him in. We'll go no more roving, roving in the night. We'll go no more roving, let the moon shine so bright. We'll go no more roving. He would not lie within the barn, nor yet within the byre, but he went in the kitchen, lie down by the kitchen fire. There the beggar's bed was made of with clean sheets and hay, and down beside walk quiet down. We'll go to more roving in the night. We'll go to more roving, let the moon shine so bright. We'll go to more roving. She took the bed both in her hand, threw it at the wall, said, "Go you with the bag of man, my maiden had it all." We'll go to more roving in the night. We'll go to more roving, let the moon shine so bright. We'll go to more roving.
The Dutchman's not the kind of man to keep his thumb jammed in the dam that holds his dreams in. But that's his secret, only Margaret knows. When Amsterdam is golden, in the morning Margaret brings him breakfast. She believes him. He thinks the tulips bloom beneath the snows. He's mad as he can be, but Margaret only sees that sometimes. Sometimes she sees her unborn children in his eyes. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuider Zee. Long ago, I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. The Dutchman still wears wooden shoes. His cap and coat are patched with love that Margaret sewed in. Sometimes he thinks he's still in Rotterdam, watching tugboats down canals. He calls out to them when he thinks he knows the captain. Then Margaret comes to take him home again. Through unforgiving streets they're tripping, though she holds his arm. Sometimes he thinks that he's alone and calls her name. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuider Zee. Long ago, I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. The windmill whirls the winter in, she winds his muffler tighter, they sit in the kitchen. And the tea with whiskey keeps away the dew. He sees her for a moment, calls her name, she makes his bed up, singing some old love song. She learned it when the tune was very new. He hums a line or two, they hum together in the night. The Dutchman falls asleep, and Margaret blows the candle out. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuider Zee. Long ago, I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuider Zee. Long ago, I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me.
The heath was green on Carrigdhoun, bright shone the sun o'er ordinary. The dark green trees bent trembling down to kiss the slumbering on the breeze. That happy day, 'twas but last May, 'tis like a dream to me. When Donegal swore, I o'er and o'er, we'd part no more as storm McGee. On Carrigdhoun, the heath is brown, the clouds are dark o'er ordinary, and many a stream comes rushing down to swell the angry on the breeze. The morning blast comes sweeping past through many a leafless tree, and I'm alone, for he's gone. My hawk has flown on the free. Soft April showers and bright May flowers will bring the summer back again. But will they bring me back the hours I spent with my brave Donegal then? There's but a chance he's gone to France to wear the fleur-de-lis. But I'll follow you, my Donegal, for still I'm true to you, McGee.
Now great boys run from marching off to Portugal and Spain. Drums are beating, banners flying, the devil a home will come tonight. Love fare thee well, me skitty-laddy-doodle-um-a-da, me skitty-laddy-doodle-um-a-da. Me right foot to a laddie, oh there's whiskey in the jar. Hey whiskey, you're the devil, you're leading me astray, over hills and mountains into America. You're sweeter, stronger, dacier, you're spunkier than tay. Oh, whiskey, you're me darling, drunk or sober. Now the French are fighting proudly, men are dying hot and coldly. If every man his cask of powder, his firelock on his shoulder. Love fare thee well, me skitty-laddy-doodle-um-a-da, me skitty-laddy-doodle-um-a-da. Me right foot to a laddie, oh, there's whiskey in the jar. Hey, whiskey, you're the devil, you're leading me astray, over hills and mountains into America. You're sweeter, stronger, dacier, you're spunkier than tay. Oh, whiskey, you're me darling, drunk or sober. The mother, do not wrong me, don't take me daughter from me, for if you do I will torment you, and after death me ghost will haunt you. Love fare thee well, let me skitty-laddy-doodle-um-a-da, me skitty-laddy-doodle-um-a-da. Me right foot to a laddie, oh there's whiskey in the jar. Hey whiskey, you're the devil, you're leading me astray, over hills and mountains into America. You're sweeter, stronger, dacier, you're spunkier than tay. Oh, whiskey, you're me darling, drunk or sober.
Oh, my name, it is Sam Hall, chimney sweep, chimney sweep. Oh, my name, it is Sam Hall, chimney sweep. Oh, my name, it is Sam Hall, and I rob both great and small, and my neck will pay for all when I die, when I die. And my neck will pay for all when I die.
I have 20 pounds in store. That's not all, that's not all. I have 20 pounds in store. That's not all. I have 20 pounds in store, and I'll rob for 20 more. For the rich must help the poor, so must I, so must I. For the rich must help the poor, so must I.
Oh, they took me to Cootehill in a cart, in a cart. Oh, they took me to Cootehill in a cart. Oh, they took me to Cootehill, where I stopped to write my will. Sing the best of friends must part, so must I, so must I. Sing the best of friends must part, so must I.
Up the ladder I did grope, that's no joke, that's no joke. Up the ladder I did grope, that's no joke. Up the ladder I did grope, and the hangman pulled his rope. Oh, and ne'er a word I spoke, tumbling down, tumbling down. Oh, and ne'er a word I spoke, tumbling down. Oh, me name it is Sam Hall, chimney sweep, chimney sweep. Oh, me name it is Sam Hall, chimney sweep. Oh, me name it is Sam Hall, and I rob both great and small, and me neck will pay for all when I die. When I die, and me neck will pay for all when I die.
In 1841, my corduroy breeches I put on. My corduroy breeches I put on to work upon the railway. I'm weary of the railway. Poor Paddy works on the railway. In 1842, found myself a job to do. Found myself a job to do, working on the railway.
I was wearing corduroy breeches, digging ditches, dodging hitches, throwing switches. I was working on the railway.
In 1843, broke my shovel across my knee, and I went to work for the company on the Leeds and Selby Railway.
I was wearing corduroy breeches, digging ditches, dodging hitches, throwing switches. I was working on the railway.
In 1844, I landed on Columbia shore. My back was heavy, my shoulders sore, from working on the railway, the railway. I'm weary of the railway. Poor Paddy works on the railway. In 1845, Daniel Connell, he was alive. Daniel Connell, he was alive and working on the railway.
I was wearing corduroy breeches, digging ditches, dodging hitches, throwing switches. I was working on the railway.
In 1846, changed my trade from carrying bricks. Changed my trade from carrying bricks to working on the railway.
I was wearing corduroy breeches, digging ditches, dodging hitches, throwing switches. I was working on the railway.
In 1847, poor Paddy was thinking of going to heaven. Poor Paddy was thinking of going to heaven to work upon the railway, the railway. I'm weary of the railway. Poor Paddy works on the railway. In 1848, learned to take my whiskey straight. It's an elegant drink that can be made for working on the railway.
I was wearing corduroy breeches, digging ditches, dodging hitches, throwing switches. I was working on the railway.
You heard of St. Denis of France, he never had much for to brag on. You heard of St. George and his lance, who killed the old heathenish dragon. The saints of the Welshman and Scot are a couple of pitiful pipers, might just as well go to pot when compared to the patron of vipers, St. Patrick of Ireland, me dear. He sailed to the Emerald Isle on a lump of a paving stone mounted, bait the steamboat by a mile, which mighty good sailing was counted. Says he, the salt water, I think, has made me unmerciful thirsty, so bring me a flagon to drink, to wash down the mullygrumps, burst ye of drink that is fit for a saint. He preached then with wonderful force, the ignorant natives a-teaching, with pints he washed down each discourse. Says he, I detest your dry preaching. The people in wonderment struck at a pastor so pious and civil, exclaim, wherefore you, me old buck, and we'll heave our blind gods to the devil, who dwells in hot water below. This finished, our worshipful man went to visit an elegant fellow, whose practice each cool afternoon was to get most delightfully mellow. That day with a barrel of beer he was drinking away with abandon. Says Patrick, it's grand to be here, I've had nothing to speak of since landing. Give me a pull from your pot. Well, he lifted the pewter in sport. Believe me, I tell you, it's no fable. A gallon he drank from the quart, and left it back full on the table. A miracle, everyone cried. They all took a pull on the stingo. They were mighty good hands at that trade. They drank till they fell, yet be jingo. The pot still frothed o'er the brim. Next day said the host, it's a fast, and I've nothing to eat but cold mutton. On Fridays who'd make such repast, except an unchristian like glutton. Said Pat, stop this nonsense, I beg. Would you tell me there's nothing but gammon? And the host, he brought down the lamb's leg. Pat ordered it turned into salmon, and the leg most politely complied. You've heard, I suppose, long ago, how the snakes in the matter most antic. He marched to the county Mayo and ordered them all into the Atlantic, and never use water to drink. The people of Ireland determined, with mighty good reason, I think, for Patrick has filled it with vermin and snakes and such other things. He was as fine a man as you'd meet from Fairhead to Kilcrumper, yet under the sod he is laid. Let's all drink his health in a bumper. I wish he was here that my glass he might by art magic replenish, but since he is not, why alas, me old song must come to a finish, because all the liquor is gone.
South Australia I was born.
Heave away, haul away,
South Australia around Cape Horn.
bound for South Australia. Haul away, a rolling king. Heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. As I went out one morning fair, heave away, haul away, 'twas there I met Miss Nancy Blair, bound for South Australia. Haul away, a rolling king. Heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia.
I shook her up, I shook her down.
Heave away, haul away,
I shook her all around this town.
bound for South Australia. Haul away, a rolling king. Heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. There ain't but one thing grieves me mind. Heave away, haul away, to leave Miss Nancy Blair behind, bound for South Australia. Haul away, a rolling king. Heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia.
as we wallop around Cape Horn.
Heave away, haul away,
You wish to Christ you were never born.
bound for South Australia. Haul away, rolling king, heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing, we're bound for South Australia. In South Australia I was born. Heave away, haul away, South Australia on Cape Horn, bound for South Australia. Haul away, rolling king, heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing, we're bound for South Australia. Haul away, rolling king, heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing, we're bound for South Australia.
Raglan Road on an autumn day, I saw her first and knew her long dark hair would weave a snare that I might one day rue. I saw the danger and I passed along the enchanted way, and I said, let grief be a fallen leaf at the dawning of the day.
On Grafton Street in November, we danced lightly along the ledge of a deep ravine where can be seen the worth of passion's pledge. The Queen of Hearts still making tarts, and I not making hay. Oh, I love too much, and by such is happiness thrown away.
gave her gifts of the mind. I gave her secret signs that's known to the artists who have known true gods of sound and stone. Her words in tint were without hint. I gave her poems to say, with her own name there and her own dark hair, like clouds over fields of hay.
On a quiet street where all ghosts meet, I see her walking now, away from me so hurriedly that reason must allow that I had loved not as I should, a creature made from clay. Oh, I loved too much, and by such is happiness thrown away.
On a Raglan Road, on an autumn day, I saw her first and new. Her long dark hair would weave a snare that I might one day rue. I saw her the danger and I passed along the enchanted way. And I said, let grief be a fallen leaf at the dawning of the day.
It's of a gentleman soldier at a sentry he did stand. He saluted the fair maid via waving of his hand. So boldly then he kissed her and he passed it off as a joke. He drilled her up in the sentry box wrapped up in the soldier's coat. And the drums did go, the rat-tat-tat-tat, and the pipes did loudly play. Fare thee well, Polly me dear, I must be going away. All night they tossed and tumbled till daylight did appear. The soldier rose, put on his clothes, said, fare thee well, me dear, for the drums they are a-sounding and the pipes do sweetly play. If it weren't for damn Napoleon, along with you I'd stay. And the drums did go, the rat-tat-tat-tat, and the pipes did loudly play. Fare thee well, Polly, me dear, I must be going away. How now, me gentleman soldier, will you marry me? Oh no, me dearest Polly, such things never can be. For I've a wife already, and children I have 3. 2 wives are allowed in the army, but one's too many for me. And the drums did go, the rat-tat-tat-tat, and the pipes did loudly play. Fare thee well, Polly, me dear, I must be going away. If anyone comes a-courting you, you can treat him to a glass. If anyone comes a-courting you, you can say you're a country lass. You don't have to tell them that ever you played this joke, that you were drilling a sentry box wrapped up in a soldier's coat. And the drums did go, the rat-tat-tat-tat, and the pipes did loudly play. Fare thee well, Polly, me dear, I must be going away. How now, me gentleman soldier, how can this be so? Me parents will be angry when this they come to know. When 9 long months had passed and gone, the poor girl, she was shamed. She had a little militia boy and she didn't know his name. And the drums would go, the rat-tat-tat-tat, and the pipes would loudly play. Fare thee well, Polly, me dear, I must be going away.
Hold me now,
oh, hold me now, till the sound has gone around, and I'm gone on the rising tide, for to face Van Diemen's Land. It's a bitter pill I swallow here, to be rent from one so dear. We fought for justice and not for gain, but the magistrate sent me away. Now kings will rule and the poor will toil and tear their hands as they tear the soil. But a day will come in this dawning age when an honest man sees an honest way. Now the scarlet cloak and the black beret, the gunman rose and the widow pays. They thought that blood and sacrifice could out of death bring forth life. Oh, hold me now, oh, hold me now, till the sound has gone around, and I'm gone on the rising tide, for to face Van Diemen's Land.